Carla and Damon here from games, Brrraains A Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial for short. And this day made what into a TV series, episode 33 of Donkey Kong Country. Follow that coconut. Or episode 7 of season 2, it's your favourite Damon. It is a coconut heavy episode.
Yep, I know.
Yay. And this is one of the dumbest things of all the show. And we'll point it out when we get to it, non-stop, but my God, it infuriated me. This is written by Carolyn Comissio.
New writers, man.
Yeah. In fact, I think, if I'm correct, I do believe there are no more Erica Strobel episodes. Yes. It was the next episode that I realised that was the case. Erica Strobel no longer writes for it.
Maybe she quit.
Maybe. But it doesn't really make a difference. You won't notice, that's the thing, you won't notice the difference.
That's the issue there. You want a new writer to come in and...
refresh things?
Yeah, put their imprint on it. But
No, it's all the same crap. And this is pretty crap, this episode. Because it's about an annual soccer game that takes place against the Lizards. And of course, DK is the star player. But he hasn't been training, and Diddy isn't happy as they've never lost before, obviously.
Of course.
DK and Diddy practice with a coconut on the beach, but they're being spied on by Clump and Crusher, who run off and get caught. The last 3 episodes have had Clump and Crusher spying, finding out this way. Oh man, come up with a new idea.
Yeah, exactly.
In K. Rool's lair, Crusher kicks a coconut to K. Rool, who now for some reason thinks it's the crystal coconut, even though it's clearly not. So this is going to be the running theme of this episode. Yep. 2 coconuts that apparently, the crystal coconut and another coconut that's clear, that look the same.
Yeah.
Except they don't. One is a clear, darker shade. A clear, visible, darker shade.
Yep.
So when they're all confused about what the coconut is, I'm like, but it's, what do you mean?
It's obvious.
Like, it's obvious. Yeah. It makes no fucking sense at all. It's really annoying. It really derails this episode.
It does, yeah, completely, yeah.
Anyway, K. Rool thinks this is the crystal coconut, even though it's clearly not. And he's so happy, and Clump doesn't have the heart to tell him it's not. And Crusher reveals that they just found it on the beach. K. Rool is confused as to why it doesn't seem to be working, obviously. And he now discovers that it's not actually the crystal coconut. Duh. He then comes up with the idea of tricking the apes into believing that the coconut he has is the crystal coconut. Which, of course, they're going to look at it and go, no, it's not. This is the real one. If only. At Cranky's hut, the old ape is going through the soccer strategies and boring DK and Diddy. Cranky then heads off to speak with Bluster about the winning play. We will get to that at the end. Yep. Oh my God. When he describes the winning play, I was like, you can't do that in football. No, you can't do that in soccer. At Bluster's factory, Bluster and Cranky suffer missing communication because of the noise. Eventually, Cranky gives up and leaves. What a filler moment. You want to know how filler this episode is? He goes to Bluster. They did this 1 minute, 30-second scene where he's trying to ask Bluster about the winning play, but he can't hear him over the noise. Then the noise shuts off and Bluster can't remember. And then he leaves. It was like,
pointless.
Why was that a thing? There you go. At Cranky's, Clump reveals the fake coconut to DK, and DK grabs it thinking it's the real one. Why would he bring it to you then? They open up the case and Clump uses this as the opportunity to grab the real one. As he tries to escape, he bangs into Crusher and the coconuts are knocked in the air. No one knows what is what. And I'm just like, they don't next to each other. They don't even look the fucking same. And as Cranky arrives home, Clump and Crusher run off with the real one. DK puts the fake one in the case. And even Cranky doesn't seem to notice it's wrong. Ridiculous.
Yeah, stupid.
K. Rool in his lair finally has what he desires and sings about it. Do you know what this means is the name of the song. Yep. The song is shared by Cranky, who has apparently made the off-screen discovery of the fake coconut. What?
Didn't show it.
Didn't even show that happening. DK and Diddy head off to get the real one back, and I was like, yep, this shouldn't take long.
Nope.
Although DK and Diddy waste time by playing soccer with the fake coconut on the way. Diddy figures they can use their skills to get the coconut back. They get to the lair, call Crusher out to play soccer with him and insist he has to bring his own ball. So of course he takes the crystal coconut from a sleeping K. Rool. Put it in your fucking vault, K. Rool.
So stupid.
Yep. They're eventually able to trick him into passing the coconut over and swap it out with the dud one. But Clump witnesses this and tries to stop them. DK now gets confused with the coconuts again. I'm like, they're different colours! But he does end up with the wrong one and is able to convince Clump to swap. Back in the hut, they have the real one, but Cranky is now gone. He has left a note, and it says he's gone to the White Mountains to ask Eddie the Yeti what a winning soccer play is. And he also insists that they bring the coconut to him. Why? You're always happy to leave it in the goddamn hut all the other times. Why? I am done with this show. I am fucking done. And this episode is dry. It's just bad.
It's a terrible.
Bad.
Worst one, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's up there, absolutely. We see Cranky is talking to Eddie, who reveals it's called the switcheroo, the winning play. Is it just me, or did it make Eddie dumber? Really, really, hey, you guys, you know?
Yeah, proper slow, yeah.
It's really, really, like, egregious and embarrassing. Clump puts the dud coconut back as K. Rool wakes up. He's still extremely happy, but when he asks the coconut for a request, for some reason he didn't do this before, nothing happens and he realises he has the fake one again. So they're back to square one. K. Rool now insists he will go himself and switch the coconuts. They decide to head through the mountains as they sneak approach to the apes' hut, which is handy because it means they run into DK and Diddy, and the coconuts are mixed up again. Though this time K. Rool does something we've never seen.
Yep.
He grabs Diddy, holding him upside down and threatening him to drop him into a gorge and kill him. Where was this K. Rool?
Finally.
You know what I mean? Where's this guy been?
Finally.
And this is all done in rap song style called the Diddy Drop Rap. So we did laugh at the title of that.
Yeah.
K. Rool wants the coconut in return for Diddy. I'm like, where is this? I want to see more of this. I want to see throats ripped out, ripped apart. I'm going to cut Candy's head off if you don't give me the coconut.
Just make a wish, man. We get coconut. I want them all dead.
Once I get the coconut, I want them all gone. DK, though, ends up using his powerful kick to kick the dud coconut upwards, which shatters as it hits an overhang and brings snow down on the lizard. And DK is able to save Diddy, who grabs a branch as he fell. Now, it'll all be revealed that DK didn't actually know this was the dud coconut, and he did it regardless to save Diddy, something that impresses Diddy.
Yeah.
He sacrifices the coconut to save him. Happily for them, though, they do actually have the real one. Good timing as Cranky comes along and reveals that he knows the soccer play. Cranky then explains what the switcheroo is, which involves them switching out the balls on the pitch, which you can't do in football. Mm-hmm. I presume there's a referee if it's a soccer game. But DK and Diddy reveal they know all about the play, seeing as that's what they've just gone through, and everybody laughs, and I just died a little inside and went, oh, I can't wait to be done with this show.
Horrible episode.
Yeah, this is a bad episode. I don't know what, it's just dumb. It's just dumb coconut shit that doesn't, and it would have been okay, right? And I don't get it, Damon. Why did they animate the other coconut to... Now, I get it. They wanted us to visually see, but why do we need to visually see the difference in the coconuts? We could just play along and not know either what coconut is what. But by making them visually different, I'm just going, this is... And I feel like a young kid, will be like, well, that's the fake one there.
I know.
It's dumb. It's dumb. And what I don't understand as well is why not turn the soccer thing into it? Why not make the soccer game the aspect of this?
Do a pop-up match. It would have been more entertaining.
Where the winner gets the coconut.
Yeah, exactly.
We'd have screamed about that being dumb.
Of course.
Because we screamed about being dumb elsewhere, but at least would have been, okay, here's something different. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But no, it's just the same nonsense.
Yeah, so it would have been hilarious watching Clump or Crusher scoring their own net.
I think it would have been fucking funny is having it written that Crusher is actually really good at football. Yeah. He's the star player for the Lizards. Clump is the referee. Yeah. Like a referee, Cranky's a referee on one side, Clump's a referee on the other. Mm-hmm. K. Rool is like the goalkeeper. You know what I mean? Like you could have done a lot of this shit, like the coach, and then the rest are just Lizards. I think we could have had something funny here.
Yes.
Instead, it's just bland nonsense that we've seen 100 times before. The only thing that's worth seeing in this episode, at least amusing, is K. Rool just losing it, going proper villain, and Diddy over the gorge. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, that's something.
Yeah.
But there you go. Episode 33. Follow that coconut. You got any thoughts and you know what to do? Let us know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please help us out by giving us a thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button. If you really liked what you saw, consider donating to keep the website and channel running by buying us a coffee via our coffee page or picking up some merch from our Big Cartel store. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as via our social media, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, as well as listen to our interviews via SoundCloud, Apple Music and Spotify. Just search for GBHBL. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?